G'day everybody, my name is Blue and welcome back to beautiful Bywater and Tales of the Shire. Hope you guys are doing well. As you can see, we have crossed into the springtime and it is looking very beautiful and vibrant. Can't wait to see what kind of foods we can cook up and what kind of things we can start foraging. We have spent a little bit of time already this morning trying to plant all of the new seeds and whatnot, so I do probably need a few more seeds for this planter over here, so there's nothing in that one, so we'll try to see if we can start with that. And that should give us a little bit of time to talk about what happened in the previous episode as well. So the assessor is still here. I guess he's reluctantly staying, but he is getting a little bit homesick, not being able to eat some of the foods from back in Mikkel Delving. So we've been, making him some foods and hopefully he's liking all of it. And maybe if we're lucky, he might stay long enough to consider whether or not Bywater is actually a village. Preferably, obviously, yes, that it is, in fact, a village. But I suppose we do still need to fulfill a few more goals before it becomes one. So if I remember correctly, when they were sort of talking about the rules again, one of the things was to have some kind of perhaps maybe a festival? A village festival? So I'm not entirely sure when that's going to come into play, or whether or not it will even come into play, but we'll try to progress things with the, the village status storyline. We are also trying our very, very best to level up all of our clubs, and I'm particularly focusing on the cooking club right now, just to hopefully unlock a whole bunch of, new cooking capabilities. Oh, okay, the ducks are in the way. There we go. Oh, the fish have respawned already. Wow. That only means one thing. We've got to catch them all. We may as well. It's the easiest way to make a bit of cash, in my opinion. Someone was leaving some comments to say that another way to make quite a bit of money is by selling flowers. So I would have to agree. So we have seen a few flowers grow in our grow beds thanks to all of the seeds that we've been able to now get. And we sort of have a convoluted system here to try and get the flower seeds, because firstly we need to actually get some jams, and then we need to exchange those jams for seeds. I mean, I don't mind doing it, and we'll probably need some more. In fact, it might not be a bad idea to try and focus on getting a few more of those flowers pretty soon, because that should help us grow happier veggies and therefore better quality veggies as well, right? Like, we've got quite a few of those grow beds already. Not all of them have flowers in them, so might not be a bad idea to try and focus on doing that as well. Busy times in Bywater for Bluebanks, because we've got a lot of things to think about. But firstly, all we're thinking about right now is making a bit of cash, heading back home, and we're going to need to figure out what to feed everyone, right? So we've got a shared meal coming up. Better not be late for that, otherwise people will get very upset. I assume people are going to get very upset at us if we don't turn up. Alright, let's sell everything. I'm going to keep the Nasturian, actually. But that should give us a bit of cash for more seeds. The cauliflower still grows in this season, so do carrots, apparently. So cabbage crest, sure. Look, I'm just loading up on a few additional seeds, just so that I can fill up the one garden bed. So once we've put all of our seeds in, we'll start figuring out what to cook. Actually, we'll pass through the post box first, so we might actually check on what people want to eat immediately. Okay, so, Neffy wants something bitter. A salty meal for Orlo. Young Tom wants something salty as well, and Marigold wants something salty as well. Okay, there we go. And apparently Nora's figured out what Sandyman wants, but we'll have a read of that a little bit later. I should collect a few of our presents here. Ooh, that looks like a very nice looking sofa. Bit of cheese. I don't know about sending someone cheese in the mail. Could be a bit hazardous, let's say. Alright, so just gonna throw a few bits and pieces into the pantry. Let's start cooking, shall we? So, cravings. Well, people have a lot of different cravings here, and I can't exactly meet the craving requirements, though, because there's a lot of ingredients I don't have just yet. Peas seems to be a recurring ingredient that is quite common in a lot of these dishes. So I suppose they're craving a lot of seasonal things. I will make the bywater dish for Orlo, though, because that'd be very easy to do. And this needs to be a salty dish. Wild beef going in. And I reckon we can do turnips, and then we can do a roof. This is our last roof, though, apparently. So that does make me a bit worried. We're gonna have to keep some roof when we see more. Or I could put some eels in there. Well, actually, these are not eels. Blue lampreys. Why not? Let's do that. So this will become a salty dish. Let's try to make it textured. Perfect. Alright, store that, and we can definitely go for the coney and bacon stew. Let me just have a look at what he wants the taste to be. He wants it a little bit bitter. Okay, we can make that happen. So, morels are pretty bitter, and the penny buns are bitter as well. Anything else that's bitter? No. Let's go with the penny buns then. So yeah, gonna be a bitter dish. Great. Alright, and we do need another 2 salty dishes, don't we? I might actually just check to see if we've got some salty dishes. No, we've got like heaps of sour and sweet dishes everywhere, so I've got to keep that in mind if we have people who want sour or sweet dishes. So let's make a couple more salty dishes. I think I've got a bit of salt to use. Baked rainbow. Fragrant plum jam. Does that mean we would simply just, like, give someone plum jam to eat? Oh, no. Wait a second. Are we saying that we're able to just make our own jams? Yes, we can. Okay. But I haven't seen all the different types of jams, so I guess maybe we might be able to learn how to make more jams at a certain point. Alright, I do need to figure out how to make a decent salty dish without breaking the bank, so to speak. I think I'll do bait and fish. Spinach, radish, brown onion. I'll do another lamprey. And I'm thinking during the mixing or the cooking process of the brown onion, we might be able to add some salt. And that should hopefully get us over the line. So or I could do salt right here, right? I don't have to wait, I don't think. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if we have another chance to use the mixing bowl. Yes, we do. Won't add anything there. Nice. Is this a salty dish? No, it's apparently still spicy. That's okay. I think I can make the change here, but we might not be able to texture this, though. Oh, hang on. There we go. We still managed to get there. Throw that in. Perfect. Okay, let's do one more. Again, needs to be a salty dish. Do we have a salty cheese? Yes, we do. Bywater Blue. We'll go with that. And I think we should be able to switch one of these into a salty flavor. Maybe the eggs. So I'll throw the eggplant in and potatoes in, the egg, let's add the salt. And then the Bywater Blue. Yeah, we don't get the chance to use anything else here to try and make it crisp, unfortunately, but that's fine. It's a salty dish. So I think we've completed all of our prep. We just need to figure out where we're going to be having this meal. Is it at our own house, or... No, right here. At the ivy bush. We'll definitely do that. But we've got some seeds to also plant, so let's just very quickly address that. Yeah, none of these seem to really like being with each other, but that's okay. Okay, that looks good. So we're using all of our space. Let's head out to the ivy bush. And we'll have this meal, and I think After that, we're kind of free to do a whole bunch of foraging, I would say. I'm kind of keen on being able to see what kind of new ingredients we get to forage this season. Okay, so we have bait and fish for... hang on. I'm just trying to remember here. We had the bywater dish, which is a salty one, which someone really, really wanted to eat. And then the rich coney and bacon stew, I think that was, yeah, that was for Neffy. Bywater dish was for Olo. And then the other dishes were for these two. Yeah, okay. That should satisfy everyone. Just gonna quickly skip through that. Perfect. Alright. No gifts, though, from anyone. Although Marigold has something to tell us, apparently. Oh, well, maybe I didn't pick up some old gifts. 3 eel pie. Interesting. So I guess we might need 3 types of eels, though. Right. Now that that's done, why don't we head to the forest area, and let's see if we can find a whole bunch of stuff to forage. I would like to go to the root pool, just to see if we can find any different types of fish. Ah, and the pepperwort has started growing again. That's good. We do need quite a bit of pepperwort. At least to exchange for jams and whatnot. Just have a look at our inventory, make sure we actually have some space. Ooh, and what type of mushrooms do we have here? Field ring. The morels are still growing, apparently. Was not expecting that, actually. Let's have a chat with Daisy. You seem confused. I can't make heads or tails of this. Another one of Nora's riddles? This one's hard. Really, really hard. I don't think even Gandalf could solve it. So, if you solve it, you're smarter than Gandalf. Really? And please help me again. What does the riddle say? A traveler without foot or wheel, its journey done, it rests its keel. That is a tough one. Smarter than Gandalf. Is there still more to talk about? I don't think so. So I'm not entirely sure if I know of a place that reminds me of that riddle, actually, so... that might actually be a pretty tough one. I think I'm going to be relying on just simply bumping into, you know, a shimmering light somewhere. Alright, let's head back this way. Again, off to the root pool anyway, so then we'll have to swing right back after we finish catching those fish. I wonder if we'll be able to find some wild beef in this season, because... yeah, I feel like we're slowly but steadily running out. Every time I want to make a salty dish, I feel like using the wild beef is pretty easy to try and achieve that. Oh, I just missed my chance on a big one there. Common roach. Okay. Don't think we've caught one of those before. The name doesn't exactly sound very appealing though, common roach. I don't really fish myself, so I don't really know much about fishing and names of fish. But I suppose maybe common roach is a real type of fish species? Maybe? Another one. Okay, so I am looking for some roofs, so I'm gonna continue fishing a little bit to see if we might be able to find some. I am getting a lot of gudgeons and stuff. Might do one more. And then we'll move on and continue foraging. Nice stone loach. Guess I'll keep that one. Alright, let's head this way. And just look around. Make sure that we're not missing anything. So yeah, this is the area that opened up after we found Delphinium, along with Gandalf. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see if we can find anything special out here. We haven't exactly been back since. Oh, okay, looks blocked off. But it looks like we could potentially go through this area at some point. Mint. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I should keep an eye out for mint. Might be a little bit difficult to spot though. Color kind of blends in very well with everything else. Let's break out the lantern. Yeah, Delphine's quite lucky though. She's got a lot of stuff growing near her. Every day seems to be a field day. Right. Back we go. Ooh. That was an interesting find. Some dill. So I gotta look out for those lighter looking flowers. And these are a type of mushroom that we haven't exactly grabbed before, so I need to let go of something though. I think we can get rid of the bluefin gudgeon. And pick up this. Wood blowet. Oh, I've definitely seen a need for the blowet in some recipes. Oh, what's going on here? Isn't this... that would be mint. Look, we're not so far away from home. I might be able to just drop this off and then quickly run out there and grab some of those... whatever those things are. Can I? Or is it a bit of a waste of time? Maybe I won't bother. I've sort of got a lot here, and we might actually risk passing out if we try to go for them. I will sell these two. But since we do still have a little bit of time, might not be a bad idea just to check the postbox about what's going on with the assessor. Oh yes, and Sandyman's plans. We've worked out what Sandyman's been scheming, and it's it's as predictable as you might imagine. We're meeting at the Ivy Bush. Please come down right away. Okay. Well, we shall. But we shall sleep on it before we go there. And we may as well do another invite. I might do the 3 farthing stone again. Now, who do we invite? Maybe Hornblower? And Delphi. We could do Rosie. And maybe we can bring Orlo along this time. Hang on. I think maybe we did invite Orlo last time, didn't we? So, Delphi, Hornblower, Rosie, and maybe Lilycotton. Yeah, that seems good. Alright, gonna be a busy day tomorrow. Is there anything else for us to do? I don't think so. It's time for bed, I would say. Okay, change of clothes. Maybe we'll just change the top for the moment. And let's head out there and let's see what needs tending to in the garden. Yeah, I suppose things are just growing steadily. Probably don't need to do anything right now because a lot of this stuff has only just been planted yesterday. Okay, that's all looking pretty good to me. Grab that. And yeah, I've got a lot of space for more fish if we wanted to do some fishing and selling. But, I don't know. We've been doing a lot of fishing lately. Makes me question whether or not I want to continue doing more fishing. Some pepperwort over there. Let me just gather up a few things. Yeah, so this is what we missed out on picking last night. Sage. And a bit of extra parsley. Yeah. I'll grab that and definitely go for more pepperwort. Alright. Well, with that done, let's head to the village and the ivy bush. Hello everyone. Hello Nora. Is everything alright?
Hello.
We wanted to know why Sandyman changed his mind about Bywater becoming a village, and why he's cozying up to the assessor all the time. So, I read those new rules the assessor gave us. I've worked out why. In the towns, the price of flour is set by the mayor at McKell Delving, but in the villages, the price is set by the sheriff. He wants Bywater to become a village so that he can be the sheriff. The villain! And that's why he's being all friendly to the assessor. If no one else wants to be sheriff, the job will go to to Mr. Sandyman. Well, in that case, we have to stop him. Imagine, we'd have to cut down on our bread, and our pastry, and our cakes. Yes, we have to stop him. I've no idea how, though. We need someone else to be sheriff. You could do it, Nora. I'm too busy in the shop. Fosco? Don't look at me. I'm as busy as you are, sister. How about Mrs. Cotton? When would I have time to be sheriff? If I'm not at the Green Dragon and running the cooking club, I'm working at the farm. Blue Love, we're going to need you to stall for us while we find someone who wants to be sheriff. Whip up some more meals for the assessor, something that will really lay him flat, so to speak. And we'll keep working on the plan. But we haven't got a plan. Don't bother me with details, Orlo. My plan is to come up with a plan. You'll have to think of something quickly, Farmer Cotton. Very quickly. Okay. Bring a 3-star meal to Lily. Okay, this is what's going to lay him flat, apparently. Alright, well, yeah, I mean, we'll work it out, I'm sure. Oh, apparently there's something going on here. The Great East Road. Ooh. Is this the one?
Hello.
Yes, that's what we want. How much for it, Hobson? And sorry for the trouble. How about 5 silver pennies?
No.
That's what I paid for it, but I don't think it's worth much. It's worth that and much more to us. Thank you, Hobson. What's all the excitement about? It's a fairly normal chair. A bit tatty, actually. It used to be old Ruby's. She would sit on and pass down all kinds of wisdom to us. Tales, too. Yes, that's right. Fosco and Nora were bickering the other day. Well, maybe a couple of episodes, in fact, about all of this stuff that old Ruby left behind. Good thing that they managed to track it down. I know it's just an old chair, but the memory is important to us. The story of the chair, not the chair itself. Then it's a valuable item. I've been selling things a long time. Value is a strange currency. My secret has always been sell the story, not the item. More often than not, the story is worth more. My other secret is, if you don't know the story, make one up. Hobson! I was just about to agree with you. Looking at this chair, what comes to mind? Not just old Ruby. You, my dear sister. When I sit on this chair, I think about how we stopped arguing and came to understand each other. And I'll think about how you went door knocking all night to track down Hobson, just for me. Then it looks like this ordinary chair has gained yet another story. Brilliant. Well, that is a great story in itself. Well, let's head this way. And yes, we will be making that 3-star meal. Plus, meals for our guests. Our guests? Well, the people that we're going to hang out with. Alright, firstly, rewards from yesterday. Okay. Decent amount of stuff there. Brilliant. Okay, let's maybe tidy up the post box a little bit, and let's take a look at what people want to eat. Spicy dish, salty dish, sour dish, sweet dish. Okay, everyone wants something a little bit different. I should have got some fish that I haven't sold. I'll just throw them into the pantry, just to not complicate things too much. Okay, cravings. Do we have everyone's cravings here? Yes, we do. Okay. So we could potentially just do a single, like, craving meal for everyone. So it says that she wants a salty dish, but she wants silky porridge with tangy rhubarb. I don't know about making this salty. I might just go with whatever we have here. This is the last of our rhubarb, though. Alright. Raised cheese bread. 1 second. He wants it to be sour, though. I mean, we could give it the Sheffield cheese. And shallots. But the shallots, can we convert that into a sour taste? I'm not sure we can. Yeah, nothing to make this sour, unfortunately. But that's okay. I think we'll be able to get the tenderness, though. Oh, it came out sour anyway. Interesting. Cream of mushroom soup. And there goes our one wood blow it. Well, I suppose we kind of needed to use it. What do we have that's in abundance? Morels, I guess. Alright, and one more. Apparently this is supposed to be a spicy dish, but I don't know if we really need to make it spicy or not. I can actually add, like, clove to this, for instance, if I really wanted to, or cinnamon. Pepperwort. We've got plenty of pepperwort. Let's do that. Texture's not quite there. Yeah, I can't get the texture right here, but that's okay. It did turn out spicy though. So, these are all of our dishes for the final, well, sorry, not final meal, the hangout meal. But we do need a 3-star dish as well, something that will absolutely impress the assessor. I'm gonna go all fancy on him, and we'll do roasted mutton summer style. A 3-star mutton, 3-star peach. I don't have any really good hazelnuts, but that's okay. We could add, like, garlic to it, which is like a 3-star garlic, and that might actually bring it, like, closer to being, like, 3-star at least. And maybe we can do, like, a bit of cinnamon. And then we just need to assemble all of this, right? A spicy 3-star dish. Alright. Let's head out and let's have this meal and let's talk to Lily about a 3-star meal. And then I reckon we can, again, focus on trying to forage a whole bunch of stuff. I do want to try and find some roof though, so I guess we do need to do a little bit of fishing. We can go this way to get to the hangout spot. Okay, let's have this meal, and hopefully I can figure out who gets what, but spicy dish. I think that's what Lily wants. And then, sorry, not the spicy dish, the tart rather. And cream of mushroom soup, I think that belongs to Delphi. The cheese bread, I think that's Hornblowers. And then the rhubarb porridge for Rosie. Hopefully we got everything. Pretty sure we did. Oh, look at that bit of sage back there. I better grab that. Yeah, okay, the amount of stars that we get from the dish itself is also probably going to determine how many friendship points we get. But everyone seemed to enjoy the meal. Better have a chat with Hobson and Rosie, though. Maize fish pie in a dish. Another type of pie. And Rosie?
Huh?
Elegant elderberry jam recipe. Antique plate. Okay, interesting. Let's see what we can trade with her. I keep forgetting what we can trade. Oh, okay, yes. Jams for flowers. Yes, we better do that. But I don't really have my jams on me at the moment. Gonna have to come back to that. Oh, sage back here. Thank you very much. And sage right here as well. Okay, let's quickly have a chat with Lily about this dish. Here's that meal you asked for. Hello, Mrs. Cotton. I've cooked the finest meal I can. I hope the assessor likes it. I'm sure he will. It looks delicious. If we're lucky, he'll savor it for a long time. You've done such a good job getting the assessor to stay here. Let's hope the others have found someone to be sheriff by now. Let's find out. It looks like the whole village has turned up. How's the plan going, Farmer Cotton? I'm still planning. Then plan quicker, husband. The assessor's here already. And he's got Sandy Man with him. Oh dear, this isn't good. Hello, everyone. First of all, thank you for looking after me since my unfortunate accident. Are you sure you're better? Maybe you should go back to bed. I have been lucky enough to get to know Mr. Sandyman. Did you know his family were the first to settle in Bywater? First? No, they weren't. Mr. Sandyman has convinced me that Bywater must have a sheriff. And who better to be sheriff than Mr. Sandyman himself? Me? Mr. Assessor, this is so unexpected. Good hobbits of Bywater. What say you to your new sheriff? I'm sorry, Farmer Cotton. Are you in pain? He can't be the sheriff. Why not? Because we already have one. Yes, we do. Do we? Do you? Who? Who? Yes, who? It's him. Him? Him. Me? Yes, we had a meeting when you were sick. And we made Orlo Proudfoot Sheriff of Bywater. Hurrah for Orlo! Hang on a minute. How is he qualified to be sheriff? It says in the rules that they should be someone of good reputation in the village. Well, that's me then. His only reputation is for being an idiot. Prove it. Prove your reputation is greater than his. We should ask our two sheriffs some questions. We can judge their worth by their answers. This feels fair. No, it doesn't. Oh, finally, they're using the space. I was wondering when we'd actually do something in here. Who will ask the first question? I will. If my cows break down their fences and wander through Bywater, who should bring them back? No one. They're your cows, aren't they? Get them yourself. Mr. Proudfoot? I'll bring them back. That's what I do now anyway. And it's not the animals' fault if they go a-wandering. Very well. Next question. What do you do if a river is blocked? Find out who did it and get it cleared. It's just the wind and the weather blowing branches off the trees. Best thing is to get in there and clear it up yourself. Okay, I guess it's our question next. What's the most important part of the sheriff's job? Keeping people in line. Keeping people happy. Very well. My decision is made. The Bywater Sheriff shall be... Orlo Proudfoot. Yay! Well done, Orlo. This is typical of you lot. I try to make this place better and you choose him. I've had enough of this. I'm off. Congratulations, Orlo, our new Sheriff of Bywater. What's the matter, Orlo, love? You don't look very happy. I don't want to be Sheriff. It's a bit late now. You should have said something. You didn't give me a chance. Why don't you want to do it, Orlo? I'm not up to the job. Being postman is bad enough. Being sheriff is too much. No, it isn't, my friend. There's no hobbit here more deserving. You'll make a fine sheriff. I agree, Orlo. You do? You gave the best answers back there. And not just against Sandyman, your answers would be better than anyone's. You don't reckon you do anything hang on. You don't reckon you do anything around here, but you work harder than any of us. That's not true. You're always working. For my farm, yes, and for my family, but you work for all of us. And you never ask for anything in return. You're the best of us, Orlo. And no finer sheriff could I ever wish for. Thank you. I don't think I deserved this, but I know I'll do my best. Today really is another lovely day in the Shire. And there we go. Alright, and so the village has a new sheriff, apparently. And none other than Orlo. So that was a first to actually have something happen in here. I wonder if perhaps maybe bigger events we may like regularly come back here. I don't recognize everyone here. That must be Old Noakes. That might be Marigold. That could be... Is that Nora? Or perhaps maybe Old Ruby. I don't know who this one is. Second from the left. Alright. Well, since everything's now wrapped up, I guess we need to sort of wait until tomorrow about the village campaign. And so we should be free to do whatever we want to do for the rest of the day. And as much as I would like to go fishing and, you know, start like selling off some fish, I think it might be a good idea to do a few other bits and pieces here. Perhaps maybe just do some foraging, but also I kind of want to make sure that I've got enough supplies, especially from Sandyman. Perhaps maybe we ought to check in on Sandyman as well, make sure that he's not too upset. Definitely heading the wrong way there. So one thing that I've been wondering is whether or not it is possible to do an entire lap of foraging of all of Bywater in the one go. I don't think this is the right way. I might sort of loop around this way. I think it's doable, so you could perhaps maybe forage absolutely everything in the one day. But you might not have time to do anything else. So really, if you're desperate for foraged goods, you could spend an entire day doing this. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting this place is still blocked off. Okay, we should be able to swing by to Sandyman's though, and we'll buy a few things. Go see if I can stock up on a bit of yeast. Which he only has one of. Got plenty of oats, plenty of flour. Not a lot of 2-star flour though, so I might grab that. Still don't know what we use barley for, but... so I might just hold off on the barley. I wonder if we would be brewing any ales or something like that. That'd be kind of cool if that was a thing that we would get into. Does he say anything different now that he's Sheriff?
Oi.
Not exactly. So, can he still be the postman and the sheriff at the same time? Okay. Well, since we've been on that side, we didn't exactly take a look at absolutely everything, but that's okay, we don't have to. But I want to do another lap around this area. See if we can find more stuff. Have we ever checked around this area for things to grab? Okay, it is close to Neffy's place. I see something shimmering over there. At old Noakes' place. I'll come back for it though. I'll focus on all of the harvesting. So we did get all of the sage from this area, so probably don't need to swing back up there. But we'll be able to cut through this area and into the forest. Berries haven't seemed to return just yet though, which is a bit of a shame. break out the lantern. Yeah, okay, I need to remember that the 3 farthing stone actually connects to Delphi's place. Very easy to get back to Delphi's place from there. Okay, and just gonna check around this side. See if there's anything worthwhile. Yep, looks like it. Bit of dill. Okay, I'm not really seeing too much more. Let's cross the river. And hopefully we'll find a few other bits and pieces out this way. Oh. Okay. Well, this is kind of rough. I think we can get rid of the chanterelles. Hang on. No, I take that back. Maybe... they're both 2-star though. Yeah, we'll get rid of the chanterelles. Pretty easy to find. Yeah, these spring mushrooms seem very rare for whatever reason. I don't see too many of them. Alright. Considering how late it is... Oh! These are also rare. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of the parsley, to be honest. Grab that. Ooh, good find. I think we're done with the day. So let's head back. And of course, I am going to write another invite. Get a few people along. Maybe not so many this time though. We'll invite people to our own home and we'll enjoy a meal here. Now, I didn't exactly get the chance in this episode to bring some of my jams to Rosie. So I do want to try and do that in the next episode. And, yeah, we're going to find out what happens with the assessor and whether or not the assessor decides to go back to Mikkel delving on the next day. Let's do it at home. And we'll invite Paulo. Congratulate him on his new position as Sheriff, and yeah, maybe we invite Delphi around again. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Delphi and Orlo. There we go. Okay. A simple day tomorrow. They're not too complicated. I haven't really been doing a lot of decorating, have I? I should try to do that as well when we get the chance. But let me have a sleep, and I reckon we'll end the episode once we begin the day anew. I'm sort of crossing my fingers. Hopefully it's a rainy day. Ah, yes. So the day won't be so complicated. So we won't have to worry about watering the plants, obviously. Let's chuck a cape on, since it's rainy and all. Yeah, we'll just take a quick look at whether or not there's stuff to harvest. I think there's quite a few things to harvest here, so looking forward to it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode as usual. If you did, drop me a like down below. Chuck us some comments as well. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.